Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Um, I just want to make another video. It's been a minute since I made a video, probably like 2 weeks or something, since I pulled the Mahomes and all that stuff on all day. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been up to, what I've been, you know, doing since the video on NFL all day, like some strategies I picked up and some other NFTs that I'm buying. It's gonna be like little extensive video. I'm not sure how long, probably over 20 minutes. Just letting you guys know. Um, Nothing too special. No pack openings. I'll probably replay a pack that I just purchased, but I could just tell you guys the moments that I pulled. Nothing standard for the past 2 weeks. I haven't. Um, I've been trying to go max packs and stuff as much as I could, but I've only been able to buy one standard, for the past 2 weeks. So. Um, I'll show you guys what I pulled yesterday and the week before that, I think. But let's get down into it. So, this let's go to my collection. My collection's right here. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I have a total of, let's say, 100 and something moments. So after I pulled the Mahomes, like the Brady and the 3-star rookie. I forgot the three badge rookie, right? After I pulled him, like I don't know, I was pretty excited. It was a hype day for me. I still haven't even checked like the videos, the comments. I work a lot, so I'm kind of busy all the time and shit. So this is kind of whenever I have a chance, give you guys some updates and what I'm doing. But you know, like it was such a big pull for me. Like I got a little bit like just like paper hands, I guess you guys could call it. So I sold the Mahomes immediately, and I sold the the three badge rookie for 440, and the Mahomes I sold for 1350. And it was a good cereal, and I'm pretty sure I could have held it and got more out of it. But I don't know. I like seeing money in my Dapper account. You know what I'm saying? Like physical cash compared to just you know, just just like I don't know, just holding on to the Mahomes or holding on to a moment. Like, but if I would have kept it for a week longer, I did know that Mahomes, did that commercial, right? He did the commercial on his Twitter account. So if you guys check Patrick Mahomes' Twitter or something like that, or NFL All Day's Twitter, you can see that Mahomes did a commercial for NFL All Day, which is pretty cool. So it kind of pumped to like 2 grand, right? I did see it yesterday for 2 grand. Um, but and I had a way lower cereal. I had them like 230 something, right? But I don't care. Like I'm not gonna cry about it. I already had what 10x my investment for the day from $350 to like 24, like 8x or something like that, 2300 or something like that total. I cashed out like just like $1800 of Dapper. So like after that, I did go on a little like shopping spree, right? Like I was like, what am I gonna do with this? Should I cash out? Should I take my money out? You know, um, but I was like, nah, I really like NFL all day, and I think it is gonna take off over time, way better than Top Shot. I think they're gonna like replan their strategies when it comes to the type of way they're gonna do challenges and moments and things like that. Not like NBA Top Shot because remember, like there's only one game a week for for NFL players, right? Like one game a week for X amount of weeks. Not like the NBA and not like baseball. Like this is like completely different, and I think that's where people are confusing it. I think like 10,000 is a low enough mint. If you go to NBA Top Shot and check out some 10,000 moments, 10,000 mint moments, they're around like some could go from like 35 and up, right? Like depending on who's the player. But I don't want to. Like that's a. I have a little cereal on Kenny Moore, and I pulled that in a pack. But I just want to let you guys know what I was doing. So here's some things I picked up. I did pick up the. I'm trying to see how many make the stops. Like moments I have, because right now you could pick it up for $285. Make the stop is the biggest loser of the week, I guess you could say. Um, Also like he called game lost a little bit. So after the after I sold the Mahomes and the three badge rookie I had, I can't even remember the name. So I sold those. I kept the Brady and yeah, so I was just okay, well let me complete I wanted to complete a set. So I don't think all the moments have come out yet for these sets because if you go to their blog page, certain sets says that you need 20 to complete the set, you need 13 to complete the set, or 20, 25 and small things like that. So I feel like the lower the mid count, which is the he called game, which is a 6,000. So let's go to the he called game. Uh, if you go to he called game, the whole set to complete right now is 174, right? So 174, I think it's super cheap. Like I'm actually probably gonna buy some doubles on here, like so, because I think a lot of people will end up completing these sets. Look how much it dropped after. Wow, that's from 235. It dropped to you know 175. So I will be definitely buying a lot of doubles of these just so I could get ready to sell them when they start coming out with challenges, right? Because that's inevitable. They're gonna come out with challenges of these things. Like they're gonna do like a certain moment. They're gonna be like challenge. He called game. Like watch. They're gonna do the same thing in NFL all day, like they're doing in NBA top and like in Top Shot, right? Like they're gonna get a couple of the next players like next season's moments. They're gonna so next season they're gonna say like all the teams make a like you have to collect maybe some of the he called game ones to get the new he called game challenge reward, right? And that might be Patrick Mahomes, for example, right? Like or something like that. So this is inevitable, and if you have like if you're like super like if you need money, I get it. Like sell your moments, make some flips. Like I've been making flips as well. I'm not just like just selling everything or just holding on to everything. I am also selling stuff, but I feel that the sets we know now that in Top Shot that sets are important, right? Like even though not as important now because Top Shot's going through some problems, but I think NFL all day is completely different. That's why they came out with these series, right? The He Called game, the Make the Stop, the things like that. So the He Called game, I bought it kind of high, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't know everything was gonna drop this low, but I bought it around like 385, 388, like around like I would say about 350. I'm not gonna lie. I did go kind of high on these. So I did take an L on this, right? But I'm not selling anything. So I am gonna hold on. But if anything, I'm actually, like I said, I'm gonna buy some moments just so I could dollar cost average, right? And and make more moments. Like I did buy this guy for like 40 bucks and stuff. So if I buy two of them, my average comes out to 20. Like, I just buy a couple more so my average could come down so I could actually make a profit when it goes up. And these players are gonna go up. Like I don't know why everybody's just selling so low. Like just really, you know, being cheap about it. Like selling their moments, not carrying. But I do think like these are eventually gonna go up. Like look how fast it dropped. And how fast it dropped, I really think it's gonna go back up again, like within a month or two. Like in February, like 2 3 weeks ago it was around 388, and now it's at 170, 168. Wow, I'll probably pick up more. I'm gonna see what's up. I am gonna pick up some, but you know, I do think that's a good call. Then I'm also looking at make the stop right now and thinking of picking this whole setup right now as well. Um, because yeah, I feel like they're gonna have like different kind of challenges, like different kind of challenges, like maybe some team plays or like oh you need uh a defensive player, linebacker, or safety, and everybody who participated in the play to receive a reward or something like that. And yeah, like I'm gonna play this out for a minute, and I like the reason why I'm buying packs is because of those odds, right? Or those that potential chance, right? Like that you have to hit like a rare or a legendary, like or something big. How I've hit, right? Like which is absolutely crazy. And I'm just like holding on to moments like on Top Shot. I'm not investing anything anymore. I'm not doing anything anymore in regards to Top Shot. As of UFC Strike, I did come up with I did go back to UFC Strike and purchased all the moments again. Oh my God, that is so low. Like so I did go back to UFC Strike and opened and purchased all the moments again because the floor was really low, right? Like the floor is absolutely like UFC Strike is tanking. So I did go back and purchase all the contender moments, but I just saw an update from, UFC Strike, and like they said that Series 1, and from what I saw, Series 1 is gonna be like lower mint count than Series 0 for contender moments, which is kind of weird. Um, which kind of pissed a lot of people off, in my opinion. Like you see, you get 50 new moments around one packs, 25 new contender moments, mint size to 12,000. Like that's to me like that. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Like what? Like how do you guys feel about that? I feel like that's a letdown for everybody who got involved with this project because we felt like 23,000 was going to be the lowest minted contender moments, and because they didn't like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know I don't know how to feel about this. How do you guys feel like with the UFC strike like doing this? Like to be honest, I don't I'm kind of like upset because like I bought all the packs, I flipped everything. I sold at the peak. And then, I knew that was gonna happen. It was gonna drop. So, I bought all the moments again, and then now this is like right after I sold them at home. So this is like maybe a week or two ago, right? A week and a half ago. I purchased all the moments again, and because I do believe in the project long term. But when they do things like this is kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Like, how do you guys feel? Are you guys into UFC and stuff like that? You know, so. That's something that kind of tripped me out. But I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna reward like people who purchase Series Zero or what's gonna happen. But that's not cool at all. See contender moments like that's super. I don't know. I don't know how to feel, but it is what it is. I guess. I hope they fix that or people like complain enough or something because that's not cool at all. Like the mint size for Series Zero, it's like if they, for example, if they like Series Four for NBA Top Shot, it's gonna be like 10,000 mint or something like that. Well, people are gonna get upset. I feel, but anyways, let's go back to making money. So so those are my plays for NFL all day. If you guys could see, just notice the trends, dude. Like you guys could go back and see what they are. People need to know when to buy. People need to know when not to buy. Circulating count. I heard some rumors that like circulating count is not true and stuff like that. If you click a moment, that if you click a moment that it's not you see like it's not true. Like there's 15, 17 or 15, 17 hidden in packs, but like the mint count will always be the same, right? 10,000, they're not in mint anymore, over 10,000. So, I do have Mahomes. I did pick up, some Mahomes, like some TJ Watt, like undervalued players, underestimated players that people are not picking up. Some wide receivers I saw for $6. The Tua, the Drew Lock went down like 50%. Like so I'm just picking up some doubles. Like the you know Tua, I bought two of his because the first one I pulled in a pack and I sold it for like 32 bucks. And I picked these up at $6 and $7, you know. So I just picking up, Drew Brees, I saw that he went down like 60%, or Drew Lock, I saw that he went down 60%, and just this is what I do. So like after a pack drop, right? You guys just go to You guys just go to OTM or whichever one you want and check out, right? And go to NFL all day. And I like to see all right. Like I like to see the top losers. That's what I like to see. Like which who's died, right? Like which ones were super expensive and which ones like just tanked because the pack drop. People think that there's more coming out in circulation, but we already knew that was the circulation count. So why people are getting upset that the circulation is like it's too much circulation. That's kind of weird in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like we know that the circulation is 10,000 max. So why are we bitching for the NFL all day, right? We know all the packs. We knew we were in closed beta. Everybody who had access right now was part of closed beta. And, I think they're gonna open it on the 15th with the Patrick Mahomes, like commercial and stuff like that. We're still waiting on what they're gonna hear. But yeah, you know what I mean? This is this is what I normally do, right? So I go here and I just click the 7 day and it usually ranks them like who's the highest and what's the lowest, but and then I kind of just flip it, right? Because Patrick Mahomes went 87% positive, so you almost made 100% profit if you purchased a Mahomes last week, which I did, right? Because I told you guys I made some flips. So like there you go. If you purchase more than one Mahomes, boom, you doubled your money or close to doubled your money, right? Which are pretty good gains in my opinion. Um, but yeah, so this is what I do. Little strategy and stuff like that, right? I go to the who's like lowest player or who dropped, right? Who dropped significantly, and TJ Watt dropped, which I think when I saw the TJ Watt, like I actually picked up like four of his moments because yeah, like he's a really good defensive player. Like people, I don't know why people are undervaluing defensive players, but I guarantee you, he's going to be used in a lot of challenges, or defensive players are going to be used in a lot of challenges and things like that. Because this is a team sport, right? Like big stacks, big stops, all that stuff matters. Like People think it's only the quarterback making these plays, but it's like that's not how it works in football. You know what I'm saying? Like, these team sets like Miami Dolphins, the he called game, right? Like this went down 62 like 50%. So I'm probably gonna be like, I bought some of these pretty high, so I want dollar cost average, which I know people are gonna want these, complete these sets, especially at the lowest mint counts. Right? So the he called game ones, there's only 6,000 mint, right? So there's some like think of like NBA Top Shot, like all the rookies are like 4,000 mints, and those are going for a couple $100. Like people need to like I don't understand not all the rookies are going for like 400 hundreds of dollars, but it starts off at a decent price for the rookies with 4,000 min counts. Like I don't know why people are like so outraged and these prices are so low. So as you guys can see, this is what I do. So I'll go here and check all these out, and I see these are 50% like down. So I'll probably purchase a couple of these, and hopefully in a week or two, they're you know they recoup their losses because people just want to sell to like they buy packs to hit big cards just like I do to fund their accounts and do this right. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's my strategy for NFL all day. Um, Back to my collection. I am just picking up a lot of QBs. Um, I do pick up some running backs, defensive players. Like, dude, I'm not tripping on that. So quarterbacks, you know, uh, defensive ends, some wide receivers, like a lot of players who people are underestimating. Um, oh yeah, so this is one of the cards that I pulled in the pack. I think was for 17, week 17. I bought a standard pack, and I pulled a hard one, right? So that's what I'm that's what I'm doing. So launch codes is cool. Like think about it. Launch codes, I think like Patrick Mahomes is in a launch code moment, right? I think Patrick Mahomes has a launch code moment, which is dope because you know that people want to complete that set because of Mahomes, and if these players are in also the same sets, you know, people are underestimating these players, because later on when say like, oh, you get a chance at a legendary Mahomes or something like that, but or a legendary challenge or something like that, but you need to complete these moments or this set, you need to do these things. These moments are gonna take off, like in my opinion, right? But I don't know. How do you guys feel? Like I picked up some Debo's, right? Um, some four batch rookies, right? Like I think these were underestimated. Like four badge rookies, dude. We know those are going to give off. Three badge rookies, right? Team sets like the Steelers and stuff like that. Uh, the Dolphins, like I said, I picked up the he called game set, so you're gonna see a lot of he called game moments. Just that's just my plays, you know. So that's what I'm doing on NFL all day. That's what I'm doing on Top Shot, on not Top Shot, on UFC Strike, and I am I did pick up some moments on OpenSea. Um, you know, I did pick up some moments on OpenSea, and so show you guys what I picked up. Um, I ended up picking up some Snoop Dogg moments, some Death Row NFTs. Um, so I picked up these Death Row NFTs, right? Um, I saw Snoop posting, and something like I don't know. I had a feeling just to pick these up, like for real. It's like I don't know if these are gonna take off or blow up or whatever, but something told me to pick these up because like I get they're on Border Ape. Like these are Border Ape Yacht Club and Invisible Friends. I would say not copies or um, but like for example, like these are Snoop Dogg NFTs from Death Row NFTs, right? But from what I understood is that you own the music and you own the rights to the music. So these are songs. So I'm gonna play some songs for you, and these are exclusive. Uh, I guess to people who own these songs. So or like to me, I guess, because I purchased these, right? So I'm gonna click on one of a dope one, right? So like I really like the Champ the Great, right, by Champ Medic. So let's check it out. But before I play the track, I want to show you guys what it says, right? So it says Champ the Great taking you on a ride through the meta trap. Own it and just let that shit bang, right? So if you go under the About the Dog, the Death Row mixtape #1, right? It says for the first time ever, Snoop Dogg is dropping a mixtape on OpenSea, the first edition Dog on it. The mixtape includes beats, acapellas, full songs from all artists around the world, and Death Row. You own the rights to the music when you buy it. So for you guys that didn't know, like I am an artist, I'm a musician, I do music, so when somebody says you own the rights to the music when you buy it, like that's a very broad term, you know, and that's a super broad term, like really broad term. Like you own the rights to the music means that I could license it to people. I can make money off of it, right? Like if I could use it on a film, I could use it on a music, I could use it on one of my tracks, right? I could write a beat over it, and I don't have to get the authority from Snoop Dogg, the clearance from Snoop Dogg, the clearance from Champ Medic, and I get 100% royalties. That's what that means to me. That's what it means to me, right? Like when somebody says stuff like that, like this is a very broad term. Like this is like goes into like this is music business, right? Like, and that's why I bought these tracks. Because originally when I bought these tracks, um, and I read that, I felt like I felt like because it says, as you can see here, it says reveal unhidden content, right? So before you purchase a track, it doesn't show you the hidden content. So you assume that there's going to be a link. So I assumed that there was going to be a link to music stems. Like each stem is like, for example, each individual instrument tracked out and separated into its own track. So every piece of instrument is separated into its own MP3 form. And when you group them all together, it makes the music, the overall music sound. So that's what I assumed I was purchasing, right? So this is I'll probably split this part in a different video. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out, like, because this is what I assume I was purchasing, right? When when uh when I bought these NFTs, because I purchased them. I saw Snoop tweeting about it. I saw like uh I saw people talking about it. I was like, oh cool, first Snoop NFT, Death Row. I'm down on it. Like people are underestimating this metaverse shit or whatever. But yeah, so they got the approval. So Snoop Dogg got the approval from Border Ape and Invisible Friends, to I guess reproduce these NFTs. And they made the tracks out, and I'm gonna show you why. Like the tracks are really dope. I really dig the tracks. It'd be cool to like do a mixtape, right? If I could take these tracks and do a mixtape with like my versions or a crypto type of album or whatever like that, or maybe sell the tracks to other artists who want to do a crypto NFT artist. Like there's so many things that you could do with music, like in regards to production, stuff like that. So um that's why I purchased these. But come to like after purchasing them and looking like at the revealed content, it's only the actual track. Like it's the whole track. I don't get the individual instruments. I don't get anything like that. So I felt a certain way that maybe not all people are gonna understand, but that's how I interpret. You own the rights to the music. I didn't know if it was gonna be like, this is big. Like I don't know, but that's big, right? So to me, to an artist, I guess I would assume, right? Because, for example, say I did the same thing and put out some music, and I would do that, um, right? And say like, for example, Snoop Dogg was to purchase it, like he would do raps over it or whatever, and you know, um, want to get paid for that, right? And if I sell the NFT like full rights, then I can't say anything about it. So that's what I'm confused about. I want to know like how can I use this? Like how can I like can I make money off of it? Can I profit of it? Can I license the music off of it? That's what I want to know. Um, but yeah, like so that's what so those are my concerns about these NFTs, and that's what I want to know. And as well, like what's up with the image, right? Like this is a Border Ape Yacht Club image. Like like can you use that? Like I know this is just supposed to be like an album cover and stuff like that because they're not talking about the image, but I don't know why you would use somebody else's like intellectual property um that we can't own, right? Like I can't own the image because it belongs to Snoop Dogg because he's the NFT holder, right? But is like how is he doing that? Like is he breaking it off into a fraction? Like, oh, okay, well my ape is going to be divided into these 300 apes, right? That I'm releasing for this track. And now, like that's what I mean. Like I hope this makes sense to you guys because like these are questions that I have in regards to these NFTs, right? But without further ado, let me play this track for you guys. Let me start from the beginning because it's a dope ass track. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah.
Bought a lamb truck, but I bought another eight. Eight figures just came in, a nigga just ate. Ain't no play, blah, blah, blah. Champ, you the great. Ain't no way, blah, blah, blah. Champ, you the great. 100 NFTs and all my crypto is green. I'm watching Gary V on TV, what do you mean? She wear Gucci and Louis, but her favorite Celine. My old school is old, but I keep that shit clean. I was
So
sipping on some syrup and I almost hit the curb. Sipping on
that
some
shit sounds
syrup and
banger,
I
dude. That
almost
shit
hit the
is really.
curb. Sipping on some syrup and I almost
I
hit the
really dig the
curb.
track.
I'm trying to hit him where it hurt. Dr. Bombay and Champ smoking on a board. Eight counting stars in the rafe. Send me E for smiley face. Pray to God she beat the case like heavyweight boxer. Metamask Foxer. Sandbox Voxel. Doggy avatars. 10,000 we going hard. And slow riding down the boulevard. I'm just slow riding down the boulevard. I'm just slow riding down the boulevard. I was sipping on some syrup and I almost hit the curb. Sipping on some syrup and I almost hit the curb. Sipping on some syrup and I almost hit the curb. I'm trying to hit him where it hurt.
Yeah.
Could've bought a
So
lamb truck, but I bought another eight. Eight figures just came in, a nigga just.
all right. So all right. It's a dope ass track, and I want to play it for you guys. All right, but so many people are scared, right, of putting these tracks up because they're not gonna get monetized off of YouTube. And I understand that. Like I'm not monetized, so I don't care, and I don't put commercials. You know what I mean? So if you guys ever see a commercial, that's not me monetizing it. That's probably YouTube or some like formulation taking some profit or something because of a background music or some type of thing like that, right? That's what YouTube algorithms do, right? So according to this, since I own the music, right? Like if I show you guys a hidden Snoop Dogg track, right, produced, by Champ the Great, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, like that, like according to like this Snoop Dogg mixtape volume 1, like rights, right? Like I own the rights. So if I wanted to monetize this, then I can, and I could keep the money, right? Without paying Snoop Dogg royalties, without paying Champ the Great royalties, without doing any of that. That's my understanding of these NFTs and these songs. Like, so, you know, I'm sorry for like making this video so long. If anything, I am gonna probably have to cut into two different videos because now I'm talking about completely different things. But this is my understanding of the music industry, right? Like I've been in the music industry for what, 33, I don't know, since the age of 14, for like 16 years, 17 years now, right? Like, and I've gotten in deep, like PROs, royalties, like business, music business, like shit like that. So that's my understanding. What's your guys' opinions? Like I'm not hating on Snoop or anything like that. Like, just to be clear on it, I'm just a little confused about the moments. Like I'm confused about these NFTs and what they represent. Like for example, this like half stepping by Snoop. Like this is like hard. This is some hard shit. Like it's like really good. You know, and I could keep this. Like
From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. Tell them never question, dog, I'm sitting ghost status. Eating chicken with my gin, smoking on some cabbage. Used to pedal on that swing with my fro out. Whole lot of bunnies flocking to me when I roll out. I've been rolling on dubs, coin collecting, keep it sonic blue. Blue rags and house shoes, they know how the dogs do. Skinny nigga, heavy pockets, the West OG. Can't a nigga cross the globe say they don't know me. Been applying pressure from 8 to 24 like Kobe. Mr. Hall of Fame used to bend the corners with strollies. Had to lay the blueprint, they rolled out the carpet. Anything I wanna own, I got my own market. Blew this, blew that, everything beautiful. Still ain't sold my guns and I still ain't had to use them though. Was once a hard head, now I'm counting blessings. I made my own way, still they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions.
that's some hard ass shit. Like, and I really dig it. Like, and it'd be great to like do some mixes and stuff like that with it. Like it kind of dropped a little bit, but I mean, these are kind of questions I have. Like, what's up with the NFT? Like, do we own that now? Do we own a fraction of it? Um, how is that being played out? Is um do like do we own the rights to the music? Like it says, you own the rights to the music when you buy it. Like that's what it says. Own the rights to the music to me means I own everything. I could keep 100% royalties. I could put this up on SoundCloud, or not on SoundCloud, on Spotify, on Apple Music, and all that shit, and release it as me. I could be like, L.A. Wells and Snoop Dogg, and make my own version. Like, that's what I could do. But you guys tell me, like, let me know how you guys feel. Am I right or am I wrong? Like, this is my understanding of NFTs, because I mean if this is the NFT game, right? Ownership is true, and if you put that in your contract, then you can't reverse that, right? You can't reverse me owning the rights to it, right? So yeah, you guys tell me, and I purchased another one. you know, Sick shit, like
Yeah, big chillin', feeling like the million in my wallet. NFTs poppin', copped another one, I'm shopping. Dropped in on the open sea, nigga, no boat. Swimming in the richest bitches, doing shit that you won't. Going eight, bought another eight. I got bored, smoking bored apes on the yacht.
you know like it's hard. You know, this is an instrumental. You know, it's just different stuff. It's like, you know, it's not like super hip hop. Like I really dig like Champ the Great and, you know, like Snoop stuff, but like, you know, instrumentals are kind of like, you know, Snoop's all over the place now, so he's just like experimenting with with OpenSea, and I get it, man. But just those questions I have and everything else, it's all good. I also have like Eminem on you know, on Nifty Gateway. I have an Eminem NFT and the Weekend NFT. You know, what do you guys think? And I feel like people don't pay attention to stars that much. Like unless they really blow up, right? Like unless these like would you hit like 2, 3 Ethereum, 5 Ethereum, or these like really blow up, that's when people are gonna start paying attention. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think these are undervalued? You guys are paying too much for these? You know, and these guys are on the Polygon network, and it's weird. Like you have to have Ethereum, and then you convert that into purchasing like they do a conversion for you from Polygon to from Ethereum to Polygon. Um, and yeah, you buy your NFTs. But what do you guys think? Like, you think people own the rights to these? What do you think about all the stuff I've been talking about? If you guys understand it, or you guys think it's just cool to own a Snoop Dogg NFT? All right, guys. Well, that's it for the video. Have a good one and peace out.